What's up guys, the Code and Beast here. So today I'm going to start up my new series called DarkRP 2.5 Coding, and it's going to be for how to code different stuff for DarkRP. So here the first few episodes is going to be for how to make a basic HUD, and then later on I'm probably going to go into something like printers and stuff like that. So just before I start the video, I want to talk a bit about my channel. If you don't want to hear about this, just click on the annotation on the screen popping up right now. But yeah, here today I got 750 subscribers. I don't really know what to do for special videos, so if you have any ideas or something like that, please post them in the comment section below. Or should I just wait to get 1k subs to do anything special? So yeah, I also made a new video type. I made a CSGO funny moments, or funny randoms, sorry. I got 200 views or something like that, but not really any comments, so I would like to get some opinions about that video. Is it good enough? Is this something you guys want to watch? Should I just stop, or should I make a new channel for it? I don't know, but yeah, I will really appreciate it if you guys actually took the time to watch the video and write down your opinion about it and post it on the video. So yeah, let's get started with the video. So first off, to make HUD, you have to go to GarageMod. Whoops, wow, that's great. Go to GarageMod, add-ons, DarkRP modification, Lua, DarkRP_models, and in here you have to make a new folder called whatever you want to. I'm gonna call mine example HUD. And in that folder you have to make a Lua file called co underscore whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call mine HD and .lua. So first off, I'm just gonna disable the default HUD, and you can do that in DarkRP modification, Lua, DarkRP_config, and then disable .defaults. And here you can see here on line about 30, there's one called HD, and you have to set that to true. Then now I'm gonna go and copy all the code from the default HUD and pass it into here. So to find the default HUD code, you have to go to GarageMod, Game Modes, DarkRP, Game Mode, Models, HUD, and CL_HUD.lua. Now just copy all this and paste it into here. And there's a few things you have to remove from here, because we're gonna recreate these things, and that is the local health here, draw health, and the draw info. Then there's some stuff we need to change down here. I'm gonna copy this from up here, Control X, paste that down here. Whoops, not that. Paste that right there. Delete that, delete the tabs. Copy that and delete this whole function. Going down to the bottom, paste this in the top, make a section for custom and one from default, move that, and I'm going to post this in the description below, but it's probably better if you do it yourself so you can learn something from this. And then instead of this one, we're going to use paint or draw HUD, and we're gonna add a hook.add. Important that is uppercase, and this hook is called HUD paint. And then we need the draw HUD up here. Come on, there we go. So now we need to go up here, change the GM in the function name to game mode. There we go. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, right there. And then there's a few things we need to remove here. That's a should draw. Remove that. Let's see, is there anything else? Boop, boop, boop. It looks correct. Right here, there's one more. There we go. So now just save that. Go up to the top. and I'm gonna make a base function first, local function, and I'm gonna call my first function base, and I'm gonna have stuff like the background in here. So one of the base elements of a HUD is a draw rounded box. So that is draw rounded box, and it's important that the R and the B is the uppercase. Then first value is how rounded you want your box to be. I'm gonna set mine to 6. If you set it to 0, it'll just be a normal corner. Then we have the X, set that to 0. The Y, set that to 0 because we're gonna work that a bit later. Then we have the height and width. Let me just see something right here. I'm gonna set my width to 400 pixels and my height to 200 pixels. Then the last value we need is the color. So color, and this is our RGBA color code. So the first one is the red, green and blue, and then we have the transparency. So I'm just gonna have a gray color, so that's something like 40, 40, 40. And then the transparency, that goes from 0 to 255. 255 gonna be a solid color. So this is how much you can look through it. I'm gonna set mine to 245 or 250. So now I'm just gonna restart my server and get back to you guys. You can see here I'm now back on my server, and I can see that I forgot to make the function draw. So I have to copy the function name right here, going down in the bottom and add it right here. So there we go. I don't know, do I have to restart? No, I don't. You can see here if I set the rounded here the first value to 0, it'll just be a normal corner, but I'm gonna keep this at 6. So now for the position, I'm gonna use Photoshop to like kind of show what these different things is. So first off, we have a few values we need to know. The first one is SCRH, that's the height of the screen. SCRW is the width of the screen. The X and Y, X is like left and right, Y is up and down. So in this example, I have a screen of with the sizes of 1000 by 1000, and we have our box here, our background, that is 400 by 200. So if you want to like get this in the center, whoop, there we go. Yep, we need to use SCRW. So if you use SCRW, let's show that as an example. SCRW. We're gonna try that first, and that will just do so our box go outside of the screen. So if you now divide that by 2, the screen or the box will go into here. And then to get it precisely in the center, we're gonna minus that with half of the width of the box. So that is 200. 400 divided by 2 is 200. So that now gonna center perfectly in the center. There we go. So now if we do that in our HUD, let's just do that. So the X was the first and Y was the second. So we're gonna use SCRW, divide that by 2 minus 200. So let's just go in game and check, and that is in the center. It looks great. So now if we want to change the Y position, we have to, or let's just find a place where we want it. If we wanted to just add a little border, we can just add like, set this to 10, and get a little border up here. But if you want it in the bottom, we need to first off take the, let me just edit this, SCRH. That'll then do so the box goes under the screen, and we're gonna minus that with the height of the box. So we can see that's 200 pixels. That'll then do so the box get inside of the screen again, and then we can add a little border like 10 pixels or something like that. So minus 10, and it will look something like this, something similar like that. So we just do that in here. SCRH minus 200 minus 10. 0 go down to the bottom, and we'll have this little border. So yeah, if we want it in the left or in the right corner, you can just use SCRW minus 200 minus a border. So like that. Whoops, let me just fix that. Minus 400, sorry. There we go, 400. The full width of the box. I'll come over here. So yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe.